Pop Pop, the big pop boy.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Big Pop Boy, where today we're gonna have a little chat about the top 10 most expensive Charizard cards, and some of these are actually kind of affordable as well, so it's going to be a bit of fun. I'm leaving out any Japanese cards, so everybody knows. I want to just focus on the English sets, because I prefer collecting English cards than I do Japanese cards. I have very few Japanese, so I want to keep this all about what's in English. And as well as that, I'm not going with it like the highest that they've sold for. I'm going with the overall average price that PSA 10s are selling for of each card. So everybody knows. Let's just get straight into it, right? Let's just go. Let's do it. So, first spot is the 2017 Sun and Moon Burning Shadows. That's right, guys. It's the Rainbow Secret Rare Charizard. And that is coming in at an average value of €470 for a PSA 10. So, as I said, it's not the highest that they've sold for, it's the average price that they're selling for. €470 for that Rainbow Rare from Burning Shadows. Absolute beautiful card. Very affordable, one that you could possibly invest in at the moment. So if you haven't already got your hands on one or two of them cards, get out and buy them while they're still affordable. And in the number two spot is the 2000, the set from the year 2000, that is. It's the Dark Charizard Holo card. That's right, first edition as well. That's coming in at an average value of €600 for a PSA 10. Which is actually not so bad, to think you can still get a card from 2000 in PSA 10 for under €1,000. So you can still get them in around the 600 mark is the average price they're going for. As well as that, guys, this was the number 2 card for Charizard anyway to get the first edition stamp, which makes it even that bit more rare. Right? Thinking that you have the second Charizard that was ever first edition. That's pretty nice, right? I think so. So then, guys, in the number 3 spot, or I'm doing this backwards, sorry, it should have been in the number 10 spot, the number 9 spot, and then into the number 8 spot, should I have said. 8 spot is tied between two cards, and the first of them two cards is the 2002 Legendary Collections Reverse Holo Charizard, which is an absolutely beautiful card, guys. Just like have a look at the way that this card is around the outsides. It's almost like it's icicle crystals in the reverse holo. It's absolutely beautiful. We've never seen another reverse holos like the Legendary Collection. I wish they would bring some out like the Legendary Collection again, because they were just stunning. Absolutely stunning. So out of 543 cards sent into PSA, only 68 of them have actually got PSA 10s. So there's only 68 PSA 10s of this card available, and it's coming in at a pretty big jump from the last card at €2,200 for that card. Average value again at €2,200. That's pretty expensive, and I have seen some of these advertised for 6,000 and 7,000 at the moment, which is absolutely crazy. So if you guys can pick yourselves one up for in around the 2,000 or under mark, I would definitely do it. It's a solid investment right there. It's only going to go up in value. And there's more from the Legendary Collection on this list as well. That's right, this is just a reverse holo, so you guys can only imagine what else is coming up. So, also sharing the number 8 spot with the Legendary Collections Charizard is 2019 Sun and Moon pre-release Charizard But it's not just a regular pre-release Charizard. This is the one with the staff team, with the staff member stamp on it. So if you can get your hands on one with the staff member stamp, also going for 2,200. And it wasn't just Charizard that was sent out to shops at that stage. These cards were sent out to shops that were doing promotions for the Burning Shadows, and a lot of retailers got sent out this promotion card. There was also a Gyarados, a Machamp, and a Mewtwo sent out as well. So obviously whoever got the Charizards was absolutely delighted. Not saying the other ones aren't going for good money, because they are. But the Charizard is also coming in at 2,200. So that's 2 cards sharing the number 8 spot, which I think is fantastic. And then coming in the number 7 spot, guys. In the number 7 spot is the 2002 Neo Destiny's Shining Charizard, which is an absolutely beautiful card. It's one of the only Charizard cards that I have ever seen where it's hollow, but it's not hollow around the Pokemon. The Pokemon himself is shining. He is the hollow. So it's a beautiful card. A must-have for any Charizard collector out there. Anybody who's collecting Charizards needs to have this card in their set. As well as that, it was the last of the cards to get a first edition stamp. So after the 2002 Neo Destiny set, there's no more first edition stamped Charizards. Shame, right? Yeah, maybe they'll bring that back one day. Who knows? Probably not. But that is another absolutely amazing card. And that is coming in at an absolutely whopping price of 2,500. Again, for that Shining Charizard, it's not a bad price. First edition Shining Charizard, 2,500 average value. I'm pretty sure I've seen them going for a bit more as well. So to be able to pick one up for in around the 2,500 mark is pretty nice. It's a good solid price, to be honest. There's money to be made, and at the same time, if you get one, why would you ever sell it, right? That's like lock it up and throw away the key. You're keeping that for a long time. I know I would. I don't have one. I wish I had. So then, in the number 6 spot, guys, in the number 6 spot, we have 2003 Sky Ridge Holo Charizard, which is once again an absolutely beautiful card. The way he almost looks as if he's coming out of the card, it's absolutely beautiful. Great artwork. Almost looks pretty cartoony to me, which is something that I really like about it. Given that there's over 150 PSA 10s of these in rotation at the moment, there's quite a few. It's not really like there's not that many of them, but at the same time, 150 spread amongst the world for PSA 10s is still like, it's good value. There's quite a lot of them at 150. So there we go, guys. It's pretty sweet. That is coming in at €2,600 average value, just a little jump above the last card. Only €100 in the difference. I would probably go with the previous card if I had the money to spend on it right now, which I don't, unfortunately. Maybe one day, who knows. So that is the number 6. Into the number 5 spot, guys, and in the number 5 spot is an absolutely beautiful card, one that I wish I had. I know I won't be getting my hands on one. They're almost impossible to find if you can manage to find one, and they're very expensive. So yeah, it's kind of a hard choice. Would I buy one of these or would I buy a nice car? Who knows? But in that number 5 spot is the 2016 XY Evolutions staff promo. It's the pre-release Charizard Holo, obviously. So it's like absolutely stunning, guys. It's a beautiful card. The only difference between that and the regular pre-release is that staff stamp on it, and that staff stamp makes a big difference to the price, let me tell you. You could pick up the regular one well under €200. The regular pre-release PSA 10 well under 200. But for the staff version, you are going to be paying a whopping price of 2,700 average for that card, which is pretty expensive for a card that came out in 2016. It's just such a big jump right there. But it's a beautiful card, guys. If you have the money to spend, get yourself one of them. Why not, right? So, just let me flip my beautiful little notebook over. It's not a Pokemon notebook, just so everybody can see. I like a lot of anime. This is my Bleach notebook, where I keep all my notes. Because, like, who doesn't love Bleach? So, we're getting into the lower half now. We've only got 4 cards left. And this is where I want to let all you guys know. Don't forget, subscribe, like, and comment, guys. It's pretty awesome. I'm going to be giving away awesome giveaways. We're nearly at 1,000 subscribers. So we're going to be doing our 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and all comments up until we hit 1,000 are getting an entry for that giveaway. So make sure you're checking out the other videos, guys, and popping down comments, because why not, right? Every chance that you can possibly have to win this beautiful Darkness Ablaze Elite Trainer box and a little mystery box made up by myself that will include some PSA in there. So that's a pretty big win right there, guys. That's some good value. An Elite Trainer box and a mystery box made up by myself. Who wouldn't want that, right? I'd want that. You want that. So make sure, guys, make sure that you hit that little notification to make sure you are getting notified. That little bell icon down there. You guys have to click that as well. Otherwise, you won't get notified when new videos are coming out and when there's a winner. So, like, come on. If you want to find out who's won, you could win. Who knows? Anyway, let's get straight down to the number 4 position. 2006 EX Dragon Frontier Gold Star Charizard Holographic. That's right, guys. And this card is coming in at an awesome €4,000 for the average price for a PSA 10 on this card. This is where the prices start skyrocketing, is from around here, okay? And trust me, they just keep getting higher and higher and higher. The number 1 spot is pretty damn high for the average value, okay? I have seen them going for 40,000 and stuff like that, but that's not where the average is. So I seen a video recently of somebody saying somebody lost one of their cards and it was a €50,000 card. Wasn't really a €50,000 card, because you wouldn't be guaranteed to get that for a... Cards are only worth what somebody is willing to pay at the time, so keep that in mind, guys. Anyway, 2006 EX Dragon Frontier Gold Star Charizard Holo coming in at 4,000. And to be quite honest with you guys, this Charizard is extra special because, one, it's absolutely beautiful. It's like, it's one of the first artworks where the card is actually popping out from the picture box. It's actually, I think, the first set that done it where they were popping out from the picture box, which was absolutely beautiful. It was new for everybody. It was a time when Pokemon cards weren't really selling at their best. That period between, I'd say, 2004 all the way up to about 2007, 2008, Pokemon was in a low period. They probably weren't even sure if they were going to survive in that period, to be quite honest with you. I'm super glad that they did, because obviously I'm a big fan forever. Since I was like this tall. I'm going to say this tall, but realistically this tall, because I was short. I'm still short. I wish I could say I was just a short kid. I'm always short. So that's coming in, and as I said, it's the first Charizard where he's popping out from the artwork. The pictures there, guys, you can see it all. As well as that, he's the only Charizard to this day that uses dark energies for his attacks. So there's like two big bonuses. one of a kind right there with the dark energies, and he's an absolute beautiful card, guys. Truly and honestly is. And then in the number 3 spot, Legendary Collections 2002 Charizard Holo. Told you Legendary Collections was coming back again, and this Legendary Collections Charizard is obviously, there's only 10 PSA 10 of this card, which makes it super super rare to be able to get your hands on a PSA 10. It's just it's made the card like super popular. You can pick a PSA 9 up for in around €200 because there's so many of them. But to get your hands on a PSA 10, you are looking at, let me just check the price. You are looking at €5,200 average to get your hands on this card. Which, to be honest with you, considering that there's only 10 PSA 10 graded of this card, it makes you wonder, like, why is it so cheap? It should be way more expensive. Like, it's super cheap. So that's the number 3 spot, guys, and that is an absolutely amazing card. I think so. Once again, I absolutely love the artwork on it. It really stands out to me as an amazing, super awesome card. The next one that we have, well, in all fairness, the artwork on it is almost, sorry, I jumped back there for a second. The artwork on it is pretty much the exact same as the original Charizard. The only real difference on it is that little stamp halfway down the card where it's showing off that it's Legendary Collection. It's got the little Legendary Collection medal. But still, I love the base set artwork. It was my favorite Charizard to this day. XY Evolutions brought it back, and it's just beautiful. I love it. I can't help it. My favorite. Probably the nostalgia that's in it brings it back for me. So anyway, sorry, less about what I like, more about what you guys are here for. So in the number 2 spot is the 1999 Charizard Holo Shadowless PSA 10. This isn't the first edition version. This is just the regular Holo Charizard that is shadowless, and it's coming in at a awesome price for a PSA 10. You are looking at €16,500 to be able to buy yourself this card. I won't own one anytime soon, not with prices like that. Let's be straight, it's kind of insane. So 16,500 to get your hands on a shadowless Charizard base set, 1999. It's beautiful, but it's expensive. It's super duper expensive, which gets us on to the first place. Obviously, I'm sure everybody has figured out what Charizard is in first place. The Charizard that is in first place is the first edition, sorry, let's go from the beginning. 1999 Pokemon card set, first edition Shadowless Charizard Holo. Wow. Let's be honest, we all want one of these. Some of them have sold for upwards of 50,000, which is like insane. But the average selling price for one is in around the 22,000 mark. That's right. €22,000 is the average selling price for a PSA 10. Given that there's 120 PSA 10s, PSA 10 graded version, I can't even get my words out. There's 120 of them out there, okay? There's 120 PSA 10s of this card, which is absolutely like quite a lot for such an old card. And what makes it so special is everybody who knows Pokemon knows what Shadowless is. On the right hand side of the card, you have what looks like a shadow coming from the picture box where the Pokemon is. Without that shadow there, that's a shadowless card. They were, I believe, actually printed by mistake that they were supposed to have the shadow, And Wizards of the Coast kind of messed up like they did with a few things. Like, let's be honest, they weren't perfect, which is probably why they're not doing it anymore. But they messed up. They didn't put the shadow there. These cards got thrown out. The Pokemon Company was like, hey, put that shadow back. And then the shadow went back. So to be able to have yourself Shadowless cards means that they're that little bit more rare. And here's another thing that was kind of weird, okay? They went first edition Shadowless, okay? And then they went to first edition with the shadow. And then they went to cards with no first edition stamp, but yes, they were Shadowless again. And it was like, what are Wizards doing? Do they even know? I don't think so. So, yeah, the very, very first wave of Charizards ever made were the first edition Shadowless Charizards. And they are coming in at €2,200, which is just a staggering price. So guys, if you have the money, get your hands on some of these Zards because they're not going to be there forever. And all that's happening with most Charizards is the prices are going up and up. So guys, that's all for this video. Anyway guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope everybody enjoyed it. And there'll be another video coming out soon, guys. I have something absolutely fantastic planned for the next one that I think everybody's going to love. This was kind of a filler to get me to that next one. So I hope everybody enjoyed finding out what the prices of the Charizards were. And we're almost at 1,000 subscribers. Woo! Thanks everybody for all the love, and I'll see you later. Take care.